EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the North Star State, where the sounds of the Yammer horn and the Skol chant echo throughout U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Today is week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
Your 2030 Minnesota Vikings.
The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And trotting out there, no introduction needed for this guy around the league. Now in his 7th season as a QB.
I loved our discussion this week. You know, we had our weekly phone call to talk about our game coming up, and we had to reflect on the fact that he won the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award last week, yet his team lost. You don't see that very often.
No, I know a lot of people dislike that, but when you look at the numbers across the conference from last week, he was clearly the best. So I say the award goes to him, and it did.
Yeah, I agree with you totally. He was so good, they just couldn't ignore him.
Second down and 6 now.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 45.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw McCarthy. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 34-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Heck of a start for him here, Charles, on this opening drive, and they're doing it all through the air. That's 4 snaps and 4 passes so far.
I do think that there's an argument, Brandon, to maybe mix in a running play or two, but the way that these offenses are constructed, you can get that done with swing passes and checkdowns. The way they're throwing it, I'd keep pressing it downfield.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. And McCarthy going to sneak it. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
3 yards.
Throwing is McCarthy. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. From the 20, here's the 2nd and 8.
Out of bounds at the 20-yard line. A gain of 2.
To the air with McCarthy. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete pass. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Brings up 3rd down.
McCarthy going to sneak it. And he will have a Vikings 1st down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. And back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
Tackle made.
From the 5, 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now McCarthy. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Now comes the kicking team here for the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. That one in the books has a 12-play drive. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't want too much ruffling. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
The numbers on the ground for Etienne last week. 24 carries, 129 yards, and he threw a touchdown in there for good measure.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that there's more from him on the way after that type of a game, and I know his teammates and coaches, they feel exactly the same way.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A gain of 8 there on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And that will be incomplete. The Vikings send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Going to be a 39-yard punt, no return. And it'll be Packer football here, 1st down and 10. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Back to throw. Freeman. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have the Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Straight ahead, Etienne. And he stopped immediately there. Now 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Freeman. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and sneak it here. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him right where it all started. Only a yard on the sneak, not enough. And he's a few inches short for 4th down. On now is the Packers punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Here's McCarthy. That is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Now, this defense for the Packers, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just run 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
2 yards on the pickup there, and that's going to make it 4th down. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. They scored at a 36-yard punt, and they will take over 1st and 10. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
They'll get this out to the flat for ETN.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the Vikings, 49-yard.
Now fake on a jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Packers, 1st down. A gain of 5. And
Back to throw. Freeman.
That's taken in by Golden. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
ETN up the middle.
Past the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
44 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
On 1st down, right back to ETN.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 14-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd and 10. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 2nd and 10. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Ladd McConkey laying himself out in the end zone. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
And now out comes Minnesota.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They got to get going.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup.
Looking to throw.
McCarthy.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Micah Parsons in there for a big milestone in this game. That's sack number 198 of his career. Ties it with Hall of Famer Reggie White for second place all time. And this offense on third down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And now he's got him in a great spot at the 8-yard line here, 1st and goal. The defense gets in the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Touchdown, Packers! A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Packers have taken the lead.
The kick is good.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11.
27-yard line.
Completes this to Addison out left. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
And the Vikings first down.
On play action, McCarthy. He's got a man. It's his fullback. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
First down.
Operating from the gun. McCarthy to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage.
1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. He was blown up in the backfield.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 4th and goal.
And this one is right through. So 3 points on the board. As easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
So here are the Packers now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Etienne to start the drive. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
A throw left side, it's hauled in by Golden. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
3 yards. That's good.
A handoff for Etienne. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. 2nd and 9.
Brian Burns. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Another toe for Etienne. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Freeman. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. And they'll send the tight end in motion. On play action. Now McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Addison. Down the left sideline. And finally wrestled down at the 11. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
58 yards.
Back to throw. McCarthy to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up third.
Let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on. And he'll get in. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Vikings take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 17-15. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it is a 1-yard touchdown. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. ETN. And a powerful stiff arm that frees him. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 82 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
First down.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Pass caught. That's Golden. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
39-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Here's a give to ETN. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Freeman. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. Does the big boy have the juice? Down the right sideline. And they're going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return. A scoop and score for the Vikings. Point after try forthcoming. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
makes the score.
So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Packers offense and Travis Etienne set to take over once again. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Over the middle, he's got Golden. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. As they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Packers first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw again.
Battled by the linebacker, but still adjusts and makes the catch.
Complete to number 8.
Now 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cruz. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
And the Packers first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
That's to Golden. He's got it right side. This is 2nd and 8.
Out of bounds at the 18-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Back to throw. Freeman. That's some strong running. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Freeman. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Touchdown.
Matthew Golden.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Packers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
1 second, all that remains.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Second half starts with a run by Etienne. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup.
2nd and 6. It's complete to Cruz. There he goes, left side.
He may go.
Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Packers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minutes of the 3rd quarter.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
This one incomplete and over everybody. Looked like a clean throwaway. But the officials, they're going to say there's a receiver over there in the area, so no flags, and it's 3rd down.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
First down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he works free. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Short of the goal line. A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now
McCarthy going to sneak it.
And he'll get it. He's over for the touchdown.
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Vikings have retaken a 3-quarter lead.
After right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings moving away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the
Looking to throw. Freeman.
They'll drop that underneath to ETN.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now ETN.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
At the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Off play action. Freeman. He can't get him down. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
ETN bringing in another one.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And this throw will be intercepted.
And the Vikings force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Well, when I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. Taken from just outside the 30.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return.
And that will come the offense as they take over.
The Packers offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Freeman.
He'll get that underneath ETN. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
ETN. A 3-yard gain on the play.
Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Josh Metellus on the coverage.
And his kick here is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Throwing is McCarthy.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him incomplete. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
There go play action. Here's McCarthy.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. He finds his man, complete. That's Burrow. Only a yard of the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Packers' 9-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
McCarthy off the play fake.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it. Great defense there on 3rd and goal. They took away everything, forced him to fire that one to the sideline where no one could get it.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ballgame.
A gain of 16 yards.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
A gain of 16 yards. And
they'll go again with ETN.
And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
2nd and 9 now. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Looking to throw. Freeman. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Packers, first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Green Bay.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Freeman. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Freeman. And caught by Cruz. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
From 19 yards away. And the Packers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Aubrey now for the PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that drives 7 plays in length. And the result, a Green Bay score. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
To the air with McCarthy. Going quickly there, but it's incomplete.
So far on this drive, they've done some good work. They forced incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Well, the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. The Vikings send out their punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Called out a punt of 38 yards officially. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. Throwing to start the drive. Freeman. This is caught. It's Cruz. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
The kicker on for the play.
A great play there. 57 yards. And the Packers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
34.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, a heck of a move. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38.
Now McCarthy. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And 10.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 43. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third. So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 43. On play action, now McCarthy. Pass complete to Addison. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's second down.
It's a gain of 5.
To the air again, McCarthy. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they've got it inside the 10 and the 8. 101 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry,
blitz coming, and down he goes. The first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal. McCarthy operating from the gun. No, bottle that fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the Packers pick it up. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. Aubrey good with a PAT. It's up to 18 now. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this out to the 29. And now out comes Minnesota. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that was playing at an elite level.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This one brought in by Jefferson. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 37.
And the Vikings first down.
Operating from the gun. Stamper. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Operating from the gun. McCarthy. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Complete to Justin Jefferson. It's a gain of 6.
McCarthy going to throw again. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it, dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. Going for it, here's McCarthy. He's got his receiver, Blaine. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's another Vikings first down.
In motion, the tight end.
23-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, complete. It's Lane. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw again.
17-yard line.
Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
The Vikings first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Off the play fake. Stamper. Now he'll tuck this and run. They stopped short. Down at the 1. Had the great move, but couldn't get it all the way home.
Gain of 8 brings up 2nd and goal.
Operating from the gun, Stamper. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Able to hold it to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
A 2-yard gain. It's now 4th and goal.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. And the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, here's Etienne. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. And that one will skip out of bounds as the linesman will mark this thing right at the 15-yard line. So all eyes on this Vikings offense. Down by 11, less than 90 seconds to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Now he's going to step up and run. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25.
And the Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw. Stamper. Open man, that's Felton. Here's 1st down.
It's a gain of 8. And the Vikings, 1st down.
And with just over 40 seconds now remaining, he gets up and spikes it.
A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now 2nd and 10. Middle of the field to Jefferson.
And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 43.
18 yards. That's another Vikings 1st down.
And they'll spike it here at 27 seconds. Again, he'll drop to throw. His throw incomplete.
On 2nd down.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down. And 10
They'll
yards.
stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
And the Vikings 1st down.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
And as this defense walks off the field,